loser, bro.
All right, we back. New episode has just landed. Got my people in the building, man. Special cast, man. Let them know who y'all are.
Mixie K.
Hold on. What y'all are? What you do?
I model.
What else? That's
model, cosmetology, and then I'm going to be going training to be a vet tech to own my own pet sanctuary and go around and rescue pit bulls.
Okay, a pet sanctuary.
Yeah, okay.
That's dope.
Yeah.
All right, what we got next?
Oh, it's your boy IGT, IGotTrakz, man. Y'all make sure y'all check out my show, IGotDrank. I be getting fucked up with everybody. It's your boy.
You drunk right now?
Yeah. Yeah.
Daytime drinking.
Okay, what we got next?
What up? It's your boy DJ GYMC, man. Get your mind correct. On all social media, add me at DJ GYMC, man. I am that guy who's that guy when they talk about that guy.
All right, Dre, so you DJ, that's it? What
Man,
else
I
you
do everything. I am a jack of all trades, man. Whatever you need, I literally do anything. DJ, engineer, produce. I'll build your house, dig your ditch. It really don't matter.
Hold on. You saying too much. You trying to take all the women in there now.
I know who to call when something go wrong with my house. All right.
All right, who we got next?
I'm Kesha, y'all. I'm a nurse first, and then I'm one of the hosts on the Chatterboy podcast. Follow us at the chatterboy.podcast on Instagram.
All right. So look, I'm gonna jump right into it. I'm gonna talk about my boy, man.
What you about to say, man?
I hate to do this to him, but we're gonna talk about Mr. Ja Morant.
I'm about to get my Stephen A on real quick.
Yeah. So look, for the people who don't know who Ja Morant is, Ja Morant, a point guard for the Memphis Grizzlies, who got suspended earlier this year for showing a gun on Instagram. So about a week or so ago, he went ahead and flashed another gun on Instagram after already being previously suspended for showing a gun. So let me ask y'all this: what y'all think about that?
The money too big to fuck that shit up. I ain't gonna lie, man. I couldn't have did it.
Hold on.
I think he want to be young boy.
He also just signed a contract for like $200 million. So he's also collected $200 million while he doing all this.
The money too big to fuck that shit up. I ain't gonna lie. I'd have sat my ass still.
He want to be young boy so bad. Like, he really do. I know my friend said when I saw the first instant, it kind of was like, The second time, I was like, man.
It was really real.
Yeah. She was like, would somebody please give him a record deal so he could hold his guns and listen to his music in peace?
His balls better be fire if you want to be young boy. Let me tell you that, because shooting ball, you ain't got to say shit.
He ain't young boy. He need to be a rapper if you want to do all that. That's what I think.
Man, I don't know.
Rappers could get away with it.
I feel like this. He hasn't proved me to be a gangster other than just flashing some guns. Everybody got a gun. I'm pretty sure everybody on this stage own a gun. Yes. So, I'm like this. I think he only being a thug because of the people he's been around.
Right.
So, I got to keep that front on for them. But just like you said, that bag too big. So, if y'all want me to keep having this bag, how about y'all just separate yourselves from me and let me get this bag? And then we can kick it on the end.
No, he should be more smart about what he's doing, because you have even rappers, like we just mentioned YoungBoy, once you get in trouble about guns or something like that, then you don't have people around you that pull out the video and video you. You know, they take each other's phones and everything.
In trouble again?
Huh?
Ain't Boosie in Atlanta?
Yeah, he did get in trouble. He got in trouble in San Diego. He got pulled over for having guns in a music video.
Yeah. He did.
So look,
and he's on probation. So there's a whole bunch of stuff with that one.
Now look, I ain't gonna lie. If he's gonna be showing guns and doing all that, I think he should try to get endorsement for a gun.
Why not? Yeah, Fiend say he the only rapper that got endorsement by a Glock.
Well, no, hey, hold on, Kesha. He need to get endorsement from High Point because they known for jamming, just like he is on the court.
You so crazy.
Hey, bro.
But High Point's done killed more niggas than anything.
Hey, but I don't think he should, because it'll get too political. And I can't see Ja Morant in that political aspect, because y'all know a lot of guns are for NRA and everything, and you're going to have to deal with them people on the far right or the far left, or whichever side you're on. But that's something that he shouldn't even. Hollow points, yeah, I get you for that.
Yeah,
but
high point. Yeah, just like a high point, you know, Ja be jamming.
Hey, them high points be knocking niggas' heads off though, jammed and all. They say that gun more responsible for more deaths than all the rest of the guns put together.
There's a
That
lot of
high
bread.
Buy
point
one
nine
for
millimeter.
$30, yeah.
Yeah, that high point 9 millimeter, that put some people in the ground.
Yeah, so, I mean,
You talk like you got some experience.
I don't, look.
She
I ain't
said
never
he going
shot
on
nobody.
a t-shirt.
I ain't never shot nobody, but my gun go with me everywhere I go because I don't trust people. I don't plan on shooting nobody, but please know that I got that iron on me, so don't try me. Don't try me.
So-
I've
Is
been
it because
waiting
you
for
grew
the
up in
day.
Baton Rouge? Is that what
I
it
grew
is?
up in New Rose, Louisiana. I've been shooting since I was
Oh,
7.
That's
You been
what
hunting.
they
Oh,
shoot.
Yeah,
it's
yeah,
different.
yeah. I've been shooting.
hold on. So let me ask y'all this. Just a little background. Where are y'all from?
I'm from New Rose, across that river, Point Capee Parish. I'm a
Born and
Creole
raised
girl
St.
for
Martinville,
real.
Louisiana, 8 miles out of Lafayette.
Gonzales, Guntown.
I had military parents, so I moved around a lot. But my dad's from Carencro, Louisiana, and I grew up here when I started 5. Yeah, 5. After moving around so much.
Okay.
Born in Maryland.
All right.
Born in
Baltimore.
Maryland. Well, that's all right. Your daddy from Louisiana, so
Oh,
you
yeah.
from Louisiana.
And then my mom's
Maryland
from-
don't count.
Oh. That's where he was stationed. And then
It
my
all
mom's
cancels out.
from
Maryland don't count.
Jacksonville, Florida.
Well,
so
I
I
don't
got
know.
country.
Jacksonville
Look,
leaving
look.
up there,
I
yeah.
tell 'em
Duval.
They count a little bit because they're known for some crabs and they got good fire.
We
crab
got better
balls.
crabs.
But I
No, they
understand
say it
that.
hit different there. I
But
want to
it
go
hit
back to see
different
where I
out
was
there.
born.
I know it.
I done
do.
had some
I
out there.
spent a
It
lot
hit
of time
different.
out there. My husband was working out there for like a year. My daughter went to Howard. I was on that side for a little while. Yeah, but it still don't hit like Louisiana. Ain't
Oh,
nothing
no,
like
it never
Louisiana.
will. Our seasoning too good.
The food
Yeah.
tastes so good.
It's so good. That's why it's
They
so
keep making
good.
new shit, y'all.
I can't even go 3 hours away from Louisiana. Like going to Mississippi and having seafood.
It's
Oh,
horrible.
It's not right.
oh my
It
It
ain't
God.
don't
right.
taste right. Like as soon as you cross the state line, it's like,
Especially
No,
Texas.
You
I
know
hate
it hits
Papa
where
Do's.
whenever like you at your table at a boil or whatever, and you're like, "Can I get some dip?" And they're like, "Dip?
They don't know nothing.
We got butter. You
Butter.
got dip."
and then they give you fake butter. I don't want that shit. Oh, fake ass yellow
No,
ass
I'll
butter.
be like, "Well, do you got some ketchup, mayonnaise, and some hot sauce?"
Yeah, we gonna make us a mixture. Exactly.
Oh, what? Make it right there on the table.
Well, we gonna
So-
dip our food in something.
what
So
you
look,
call
look.
that?
I want to transition to another question. I
Go
want to
ahead.
ask y'all something. Gabrielle Union recently said that she going 50-50 responsibility and bills with her husband. Now, her net worth is worth $40 million, and his net worth is $170 million. So let me ask y'all, what y'all think about? I guess number one, being in a relationship and going 50-50, and then also,
I'm ready to answer this.
well, go ahead, just go ahead, and land.
She's stupid. Ain't he made a baby on her? Didn't he make a baby on her? How you gonna go 50-50 with a multi-millionaire nigga made worth more than double what you worth, and you raising his children that the other baby mama ain't want nothing to do with, and the baby confused think he a fucking girl, and you going 50-50 with this nigga, and he made a baby on you, and you eat ass? She losing in all categories. She fucking lose. She's a loser bitch. That's what she is. She pretty for no
Man,
fucking reason.
Hold on, look. I feel Gabby's probably one of the only real broads out here. Because if you go 50,
Real stupid.
look, let me tell you, because if you go 50-50 with me, that means you down with me when I'm down bad. For real. Like, you're not going to expect me to hold you down when things don't go right. And besides, you already know when he dies, she getting half. She playing the end game. She playing the end game.
She losing. Celebrity couples don't even last that long.
She gonna write
And
that
she
off on her
losing.
taxes. Her
Hold on,
50%, she gonna
She
write that
losing.
off, and she gonna get on the end. She playing the end game.
She
I'm telling you,
losing.
So look,
She
let me
losing.
pose this question to the panel.
I be
Do
fucking
y'all
all
feel like
over
that
the-
Gabrielle Union is losing by going 50-50?
She the only one winning. Everybody else losing.
How she winning going?
her man
50-50?
still there.
They doing what
Her
she want
man
to do.
still there.
Where everybody else at?
She running the whole house. You can't tell.
I can
Ain't
tell
she-
she
ain't
with a
she
pen. He. But why is she
She
going 50-50
winning.
though?
She said that to us. We
She
don't
want to
believe
be
that shit.
too masculine. That's her problem.
So okay,
That's what she wants.
That's too much.
If she go 50-50, that means the other 50% that would have covered that 100. Because right, you saying he should have taken care of 100, right?
Yeah.
That other 50%, where you think he gonna spend that money? On who? On who?
On that little girl, that's little boy. That little boy that want
You
to be a little
already know
girl.
I'm down bad for that. We gonna leave that alone. But I gotta make up for that. So where you think that's going?
I
You
just
still
told you.
winning. I don't see where you lose.
She won, bruh.
She ain't won.
Off top.
What you think? She won?
She got it.
I don't think she should split it 50-50 just because the difference of the income. I think he should be paying a little bit more because when you split up, well, you know what I mean. But when it comes to a household, you go by how much you make. If she's making less than him, she shouldn't be paying completely 50-50. But if she wants to set herself up to pay 50-50 to where she thinks she can handle it, I mean, that's on her.
She want to be a man today.
So look, I have to land on that based off of that statement. So what if the circumstance is the woman makes more money than the man? Should the woman be responsible to pay for more of the bills?
Tell the truth. 65% of your houses are like that right now.
I've
So
seen
say what
that.
it
I
is.
grew up that way, and it worked. It still works today.
We didn't split shit up in my household. Now, I made money, he made money, and our money went in the same places. But if ever the day comes, I can't make the money, he got to pay all of it. Look, as a man, you're supposed to be able to pay 100% of everything. And then when I come, whatever I make is extra. If I'm up in a scenario or not in a scenario, you should be able to stand on your own. So what you need my 50%
What
for?
do we do with your money, though?
Hold on, Rain.
We could go on vacations and shit.
Let me ask you
I'ma
this.
buy
I
you
pay for
shit.
vacation?
Look.
Huh?
I
Let
wouldn't
me
have
ask
to
you
pay for
this.
vacation.
Lord.
Do you agree with that? Because you're the other lady on the panel.
Well,
We want to hear
I don't agree, but I don't disagree, if that makes sense.
It
Like,
make a lot of sense.
you know, it's one of those things where it's just like you have to be there, be in the situation. Like right now, in my situation, I have more money than my significant other. And I do help him out because when I didn't have a lot of money, he helped me out.
That's
Well,
dope.
that's reasonable.
dope.
Yeah, but it's like when we're both making money, we look at how much we're both making, and then it's like, all right, do we want to do anything for this month? And if he's like, oh, I'll take care of most of the bills, and you take care of the trip, that's how that
He
goes.
should take care of all the bills, and you take care of the trip. And
At the end of the day, nobody should know your
This
business.
my thing.
Yeah.
Before you was with the man, you was paying 100% of the bills.
Yeah,
But now that you with a man,
he should pay 100%.
Say it right. Say it right. Her name was on 100%, but she might have not been paying 100%.
Never paid 100% or nothing in my whole life.
See what I'm saying?
say
You know what
Dre,
I'm
say Dre,
I'm
say
sorry.
Dre. Let me ask
I'm
you a question.
sorry. I wasn't
Let me ask you
raised
a
like that.
question.
My daddy
And
told
look,
me that nigga
Dre.
supposed to take care of you, and I
So, Dre, I
listened
ain't
to the
That
trying-
is true.
I
That
ain't trying
is
to put you on
true.
blast, but you said something that made me think. Do you trick?
It ain't tricking if you got it. Keep that in mind. Now he ain't.
I ain't got enough. I got 3 daughters. They get everything, so I can't trick.
no trick.
All right, I'll let you slide.
I don't think nobody in here trick like that, but I know some tricks too though.
Yeah.
But if you in a
I know.
relationship,
Hey,
that ain't
but
tricking.
real talk. I know a couple of people like Shout out to my truckers. Hey, the check go home.
The check go home.
Check
They
go
good
home.
for to send that check home too.
Shout out to my offshore workers. The check go home,
The check better go home. That's where it's supposed to go.
and we gonna leave it at that.
Yeah. He ain't gonna miss nothing though. You think about it though. If you got a woman that make money, like I did, I make a significant amount of money. I've been a nurse 23 years. My husband made a significant amount of money, but he still had to be responsible for literally everything. My money get factored into the equation because we take a trip. Our money went
So
into
the
joint
question
accounts.
is, when he don't have it, you questioning where it went?
Hell yeah, I know where all the money goes. I told you it going to. I know where every red penny going.
Keisha, you like some kind of superwoman.
Even when he tried to sneak and buy me something, I'm like, where that $1,000 went?
Y'all
Just,
share the
girl,
same
I
Amazon
can't.
account?
What? Everything.
Y'all share the same Amazon
I
account?
had
You know
control
when
over
his packages get
every
dropped
red
off?
penny. I knew when
Hey, hold
he
on, hold on,
wanted
hold
to
on.
sneak and buy me
Oh, you
something.
So you're
flipping
not
his money.
So you're not with him
I
anymore.
watched. No.
That's why.
All right.
That's why.
No, that's not why
Yeah,
I'm
that's
not with
why.
him no more. That's not why I'm not with him no more.
Okay.
That's not. That don't have nothing. He want to be with me now. It's not about.
You know
the-
why? Let me tell you why. Because he probably thinks that you took care of all those things and controlled that part of his life
I did.
that he didn't, want to necessarily take care of.
Right.
Which is true. Sometimes we get lazy as men.
It's like
Yeah.
having a mother.
Right. Basically, he wanted you to be his mom.
Yeah, pretty much.
That he
Just
could-
that point.
And that's the truth.
Flip the switch and do things too. I'm just saying.
Well, that's true. It was. I raised him.
Like
I
Soldier
can even
Slim
cut
said,
his
I'll pay
toenails.
for it if I
Can't
want
raise
it.
a man.
Yeah. I did everything. I did it, but I watched all the money. But it was never a conflict because I brought in a significant amount of money too. So you can see where my money going to. You get what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. But ultimately, I just feel I'm kind of old school. I think that men should carry the majority of the burden, and whatever I make is extra. That can go towards our retirement. That can go towards whatever goals that we have that we trying to knock out, or whatever leisure that we need to pay for. But as far as me paying the bills are 50-50, and you saying, Kesha, you responsible for the insurance and shit, miss me with that bullshit. I'm gonna make sure I fuck the money
I ain't
up.
gonna lie, the 100 shit sucked though. Like 70-30 though sound a little more better though. Cover the bills that don't matter. Cable, water.
We ain't gonna have no cable.
Just put half on the rent. Literally, just put half on the rent. Everything else, I'm gonna take care of.
Oh, well.
So that means if
You
you
know,
can
it
come
might
up
be
with
Look,
just
let me
that
ask the
part,
panel.
and
What's y'all requirements all across the board? What's your breakdown?
What you mean? My requirements when it comes to the money?
Yeah.
I just told you pay everything. If we live together,
Okay,
If
pay
we
it.
live together,
Pay everything. What's
Yep.
your requirement?
like I said, just put half on whatever location we stay in, rent, mortgage, whatever. I'm gonna take care of everything else.
What about you?
Don't pay. Hey, I ain't paying it all. I ain't gonna lie, cause I don't fuck up the light bill. The lights might stay on too long. I complain. This shit don't get done right. So I don't think I should be paying for everything. 70-30.
Man, you old country ass
80-20.
nigga, bro.
Just not 100.
what if she got that snapping turtle?
Give me that snapping turtle.
I'm snapping turtle, man.
All right, what about you?
I would say the man will have to be a provider, but I'm also not gonna completely depend on him because I know I'm gonna have my own money too.
Exactly.
To where it's like, okay, I'm gonna know also where the money's going. Like, I'm gonna be in charge of the bills because it's also how I am. But if I'm like, okay, I want to plan a trip, but I don't want to use all my money and also don't want to use all your money, so I'm gonna figure out a way to budget out a plan to where we could both put halfway on the trip, where you pay for the resort, I pay for the plane ticket.
Right.
To piggyback on your question with your statement, can I question the money like you question my money?
Yeah, you can question the money.
I can question your
Yeah,
money.
because I feel like this is how it should go.
Okay.
In a relationship, you have a joint account that's just for household. That is for household, that is for bills, to where you could both see. Y'all could both put money in it and y'all could both take money out of it. But you can have your own checking account and you can have your own savings account, but y'all both have a joint account together, to where it's like, I still have my own savings account and that's my business, but if you need help with something and I have the proof of what you need help with and we live together,
That's too much.
I will help.
See what I'm saying? Let me tell y'all a word of wisdom. My grandmother and my grandfather got married when she was 17 years old. She never worked. They raised 12 children. My grandfather was one of the first black people in Punkapi Parish to have his own business, right? My grandmother told me, I said, Mama, what's the secret to having a long-lasting marriage? One man, 12 children, all them years they was married till they died. You get what I'm saying? 60-something, 70 years.
Yeah.
She said, you don't let your left hand know what your right hand doing.
Wow.
I said, Mama, I
Dang.
know you wouldn't cheating on Papa like this. She said, I ain't got nothing to do with
You never
cheating.
know.
She said, it's about the money. She said, it's about the money. She said, you always keep you a stash. You don't let him know about it.
Exactly.
You always keep a stash. She was like, and you can always go back to it if y'all fall behind for something. You could, but don't let him know that you got a stash.
Could he keep
Exactly.
one too?
That's how I
Could he
look
keep
at
his
it.
stash too?
He don't let her know about his
Hold on,
stash.
But wait,
hold on,
not
y'all.
according to
Hold
you,
on.
because you said you knew where all the money went.
Yeah, I didn't
Hold on.
listen to
Look.
my grandmother.
Look.
But I'm telling you what my grandmother said.
I
That's
gotta
what she
ask y'all
told
this
me.
question. Would y'all show y'all significant other y'all cash out?
Shit, limit.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's an easy one.
yeah.
Show?
Yeah.
Like, what do you mean?
I be on that bullshit.
Hold on, hold on, hold on.
I ain't
Wait,
doing
like
something.
Hold on.
like just show them the app and let them go through it. Yeah,
Yeah.
sure.
The
Whatever.
business or the personal one? The business or the personal one?
No, I'm talking about that
The
all
main
purpose one.
You talking about the all
The
purpose?
merged one.
Yeah.
Merged one. Would you show your significant other your cash out?
Yeah.
I ain't show mine. I had a nigga cash app me.
$500 every
Yeah,
week.
I couldn't show him. I had to hide it. I had to
You
hide it. I
watch
had
this
to
episode,
smuggle the
goddamn
money
it.
out. I had to cash out my mama.
do that. Teach
Where
me
that
how to do
cash
that. I need $500 every week too.
Well, it was somebody I was dealing with when I was
So do you
separated.
think that was right taking that money knowing that you were in a relationship?
That wasn't right. I wasn't gonna give it back to him though. He kept giving it to me. He was way in another state. What, I'm gonna send it back to him?
Hey, you should at least split that though. I ain't gonna lie.
I bought him something probably. I'm
So
sure I
Mr.
spent
Probably.
some of the money on him. I'm sure I did. I probably spent some of the money on him.
Keisha, I noticed something about you.
What?
Anytime you wrong, you get louder.
Well, that's because I be trying to persuade people to take my side. I be wrong on some shit. I know when I do wrong. I got a conscience, but I just ignore that motherfucker sometimes.
So the rest of the panel, y'all showing y'all significant other, y'all cash out?
They can see it. She can see it. It don't matter.
What if you was
It don't
getting
matter to
secret
me.
cash apps?
I ain't got none.
Alright,
I'm a dude.
Yeah.
They'll be going out. I don't have nothing going
Shit,
out.
that's one reason why you wouldn't want to see it.
Yeah.
Your tricking habits.
Not many dudes getting money
No.
from chicks through Cash App. Like,
That's since 2008.
like
So look, I'll be honest though. I want to
This shit with the
transition to
bone.
another question, because this is kind of along the same lines. Do you think it's okay for your significant other to help someone of the opposite sex with money?
Hell no.
No. Sister?
Like family or
Mama,
just
daddy?
Like
yeah.
a friend. Like let's say they had a
Friends?
friend.
Fuck
that-
Friends?
No.
No.
That bitch
Fuck
better.
them
That
friends.
bitch better go shake a cup on the fucking corner. She ain't getting none of my
Fuck the
money.
friends.
No.
The friends better ask their mama, their daddy, their brother, their
Our
sister, their
friend?
cousin.
Is it our mutual friend or just his friend?
Might just be his friend.
Oh no.
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 She can't even
No.
have 50 cents.
Mutual
Yeah.
friend depending on circumstance, but if it's just like his
Her
friend,
house coulda
no.
burned down.
Like
Oh,
$5?
poor baby.
You talking
I
$5,
would.
right?
He can't give her no money.
Poor baby.
Or $100.
Poor baby.
I'm not.
I'll pray for you.
I'm not with. That's
I'll
what
help
we gonna
you.
do. I'll come volunteer, help clean out your shit, but you ain't finna get no money from my mouth.
I'll start a
household.
GoFundMe.
Yeah, do something like that.
See,
I'll start a GoFundMe.
So
I'll-
look.
Skim off the top.
So look,
10%.
all across the board, y'all ain't none of y'all with that, huh?
no.
y'all
Was what?
None of y'all with that, huh?
No.
No, that's
No.
damn.
So let me ask you this then. Is it okay for you to receive money from the opposite sex if you have a significant other?
It's always okay to receive
Is it a
money.
service?
Are
Or we providing
you hear this
services?
shit?
Or selling items?
Huh? Nigga, you know what
What kind of services?
What you selling? What you selling?
That nigga out here selling hard drives.
I was selling. Look,
Who's that hard drive?
I wouldn't show my significant other my cash app, and I paint. I'm an artist. I paint with my hands like portraits and whatnot. And I wouldn't even show him that because I charge different people different prices for paintings, and some
You
niggas
be
that
Oh,
like,
I
you
why
go
know-
to
you gonna be like, why you
picture
charge this nigga so little?
some niggas that exactly. So yeah, no, he couldn't even know that.
So let me ask you this: when you discounted a man for a painting, was it because
Most of the time I didn't discount it. I jacked it up because I knew they liked me,
Facts. I understand
and I
that.
knew they was gonna pay for it.
Part of the game, I guess. It's just part of the game.
But if
Hustle.
I'm cool with you and you just my regular friend, I ain't
I don't
gonna do
know,
that. But
'cause
like
like-
certain people I didn't know and I could tell that they like me. Cause like people try to play on you. You know what I'm saying? So
Right.
instead of letting him play on me, like I'm married and everything, why you playing on me? I'm gonna charge just like $600.
You get him at a $600 price saying he wasn't going to negotiate. He ain't negotiate, so you took the bag because you knew you would have took 4. Is that what it was?
Yeah.
so? Look,
Yeah.
I had a question proposed to me from the internet, and y'all tell me what y'all think. This is a pretty wild scenario, so we can move on if this is a little too much. Would you let your daughter get a room for prom?
No.
Yeah.
No.
I get it.
I had one for my prom, so
What?
I'll be there.
yeah. But I was in a long-term
Considering I'm
relationship
about
at
to
that
do
point.
this next
so.
year,
Huh?
considering I'm about to do this next year, probably so.
Damn.
I ain't doing it, bro.
But I got my own reasons. I'm
Damn,
different. I'm
see,
a
y'all
little
just-
I
different.
know niggas.
Y'all just.
I started fucking at an early age, and I had my first child when I was 15. So realistically, I raised my children just to be responsible, when it comes to their bodies.
So
and
you might as
what
well
they
give 'em a
doing.
room right
So
outside.
I mean, it's prom. You might as well get a room. Like, why not? I got my son's room. I put the room in my name.
I ain't had that
like,
So you know your son busting shit up?
I mean, look. I had a room when my prom. I left prom early and went with my old man to New Orleans and got a room, stayed the whole weekend. Like my parents knew what time it was. You know what I'm saying? So like with my children, you can't expect them to be children. They young adults at that point. Prom like 18 years old. Like, you know what I mean?
Just let him fuck. Fuck it.
I mean, strap up,
I'm not
don't
gonna,
get
I'm not gonna say
pregnant.
that. I'm not gonna
Sometimes
say
it's
that.
not even about like the sex part. It's just about like they just want to go out, have fun, not have a curfew.
Look, let me tell you something. Every time I get a room, you know what time it is.
Exactly true.
Right.
Yeah, we're not in the room to look at each other.
But then, okay, let's say you don't let them have a room. I have seen people get dressed for prom, have a bag packed at their friend's house, not go to prom at all, change and go do whatever they want.
Exactly, they hide behind your back.
Why not just let them have a room and call it a day?
Right.
You know when they'll check in, you know when they'll check
and
out.
And talk to your children. Children hide stuff from you, and if you put the leash on them too tight, even though prom room is kind of relaxed parenting, I got to give you that much. Right. I know it is, you know what I'm saying? But at the same time, you had a relationship with your children. My children never wild out. They don't club. They don't do none of that kind of stuff. But early on, I had them on South Beach when they was teenagers. So, you know, I had them on in Vegas. You know, I exposed them to things with me.
So look,
so they be comfortable sharing that with me.
How do you know if your child's a freak?
Oh Lord, that's a hard question. Because they mama won.
I'm just saying.
Whatever mom and dad is, you probably passed down.
You sit down and look at yourself in the mirror and say, what did I do at that age? What was I thinking about, processing, doing?
I ain't gonna lie.
That's why when you asked about that room question, I had to pause for a second because I'm like, I know me. My daughter's completely not me, but I know me. I probably would say, hey, just in case.
I ain't gonna lie.
Right.
Based off you saying that, I think back to what I was listening to at that time. I was listening to Mystical. And Mystical had a line in the song. He like, I came in with my dick in my hand.
Yeah.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? So if you base it off of what's going on at that time, then yeah, you know. Matter of fact, look, I'm gonna tell y'all a quick story. My homegirl pulled up on me a few days ago, and she had her son with her, and she always playing R&B music. I told her you need to cut that out because that little boy gonna be freaky when he get older. Because if he listens to Jodeci now, when he get to be about 16, that's all he gonna be about.
So deep.
Wow, that's a real statement right there, bro.
Do y'all agree with that assessment? Was I wrong?
Yeah, because I was listening to Jodeci and I was wide open. I even named my baby after Devontae when I was 18.
See what I'm saying?
Wow.
See what I'm saying?
Wow.
Like you got to think about who was like you had what the I hate to say his name, the original R. Kelly, like the born into the 90s and that guy.
Like
right.
I never could stand R. Kelly. My whole life, and people think I'm lying, but I could go back and pull shit off the internet from 15 years ago where I said I don't like R. Kelly. Damn. That's sad,
You don't like R. Kelly as a person, or you don't like his music?
I don't like him as a person. I liked his music, but
so you don't like Robert?
I don't like Robert at all. Like ever since the whole Aaliyah thing happened, I was like, this nigga. And ever since then, I ain't like him. Since the 90s, I just never did like him. Now I listen to some of his stuff. You gotta give him his props. He's talented. You hating if you say otherwise. You get what I'm saying? But as far as liking him, like I done been invited to R. Kelly concerts. You know, Adrian, my cousin, I didn't go. The rest of the family went. I didn't go. I don't care for R. Kelly.
So let me ask the rest of the panel. I mean, I know we done flip-flopped into some stuff, but what y'all think about old Robert?
That's a weirdo, dog. His music fire, but he a weirdo, bro. That's it.
He a disgusting pervert.
So let me ask you this to the ladies now. Have y'all ever dated an older man when y'all was?
Yep, that's why I don't like R. Kelly.
But you like the nigga that that picked you up
I ain't
from
like
school?
that motherfucker either. I had 2 damn babies.
You just flipped the question.
You liked him enough.
I had 2 babies with him, and I ain't like his ass either. Yeah. That's why I don't like R. Kelly, because I feel like that nigga took advantage of me in hindsight. I know he did. You know, but when I was going through it, I was young. I didn't realize until I probably was about 17, and I was like,
You just pick up in high school and old school, the rims and the beat.
Nah.
You know, he used to look. I was in high school. I was in high school, and he used to drop my Jordans off. You know when Jordans get released, he used to bring by a third hour. I had my shoes. And
I know so many people.
Put that on and make them hoes mad. And he used to bring a grown 20-some-year-old ass up to the school. I used to be in the office. Yep, put my fucking Jordans on.
Turn on that music, beat the block, leaving. Yeah. Everybody know that was her.
So look.
Yeah, that was my old man. Yep.
I want your opinion on that.
Oh, I cut mine off, I want to say he was 21. I was 16. Used to come up to me during my soccer practice and stuff, coming up to school and everything. And one day I was just looking at everybody in their relationships, and I was seeing how it was, and I looked at him, and I was like, why you like me? He said, you're just so mature. I said, nope, gotta go. I said, I'm not mature. I am a child. I act stupid. I still watch SpongeBob for fun.
Right.
So
SpongeBob.
no. Oh yeah, Scooby Doo and SpongeBob.
Hey,
Yeah,
hey,
that was
still
me.
go-
So you
we
cut
still-
them off.
We still watch cartoons.
Oh
too.
what?
Don't
Looney
sleep on
Tunes
it.
every
Don't sleep on
Sunday. It's cartoon day. I'm not watching nothing else except cartoons. I will wake
But
up
we
late.
you could do cartoons as an adult though, so that don't really
Hey,
make
look,
you.
look.
No, but
Hey,
it was
Lalo.
just like, oh, you're so mature and you're just so smart and this, that, and the third. And I'm like, I
Yeah,
don't
that was
look at
some
myself
bullshit.
like that
Right.
You
though.
just wanted that young pussy. That's all they be wanting.
Yeah,
that
yeah,
young,
I'm like-
that untouched cat.
It's so
Yeah,
weird.
I'm
Like
just- yeah, I
at
let
that
them go.
age, like
You
we
sound-
was
you
trying to
sound-
get older chicks, and at that age, older dudes was trying to get
Younger
like,
chick-
younger
yeah.
chicks. Like
Yeah.
so weird.
I fell for it, and I never dated an older man. He wasn't number like 5 years older than me, 4, 5 years. But I never dated. It was a significant difference at that time, though. You know what I mean? Because he going
not
to
bad
clubs.
today.
I'm still in 10th grade. You get what
Right.
I'm saying?
Yeah.
But like after that relationship, I never dated nobody older than me.
So let me ask the panel this question: what's the oldest y'all going? What's the youngest y'all going?
I feel like this. Once you hit a certain age,
Spit it out, nigga.
25, you could go 5 up, 5 down.
That's
Well,
all
one
good
of
age.
well,
Before that, you gotta stay within like that 2 to 3 year gap. But like once you hit 25, you can go 5 up, 5 down.
I dealt with somebody that's 10 years younger than me. And it ain't that bad. I'm just.
My bad.
I mean, you know, I'm 44. He 34. You know what I'm
That's
saying?
not that bad. That's why around my
Hey, hold on,
parents'
hold on,
age,
hold on.
10 years
Keisha,
apart.
Keisha, he rap.
I don't know. Why you ask me that?
I don't know. I'm just curious to know.
Oh, I don't know.
All right. I'm just curious.
I was just giving you an instance. You asked me a question, and I dealt with somebody about 10 years younger than me.
No.
No, I was just asking. I know rappers usually be younger and stuff like that.
Oh,
you know?
rappers usually be younger.
Yeah,
They do.
yeah.
I just know a lot of rappers. That's all.
Okay.
That shit funny.
Joe trying to figure it out. You see him, huh?
All right. What about
It's
the
the
rest of y'all?
calculations. I fuck with 5 years older and like 2 or 3 years younger. Not too far.
Oh, do you go older?
I did, yeah.
Yeah.
I fucked with a few older chicks, man, growing up, man. This is what it was.
Man, chick.
So
Y'all-
at your age
y'all
right
younger.
now,
I
Y'all
was
like
mature for
older
my
women,
age.
Chick
huh?
7 years older than me took my virginity. I was like, yes,
7
Lord.
years? See, that was rape. How old you was?
Hey, I can't talk about that on camera. but
How
I'm
old
just
you
saying,
was when
though,
you lost your virginity, though?
13.
Now, that's a whole good question because
13.
13 and she was 20. You see what I'm saying? So these heifers be sleeping with these young men all the time,
Sweetheart,
snatching their
look,
virginity.
I'm
Not
gonna
good.
I'm gonna be 100 about mine.
Okay.
I went get that.
I know
I
you
didn't-
ain't
I-
good, but
I
she
went,
shouldn't have
get
gave
that.
it to you. She ain't
Her
had no
fault.
business giving it to you.
Her fault.
You see
was-
what I'm
That's
saying?
nasty.
Yeah, that's nasty. I ain't
That's
putting no
nasty.
pussy on no virgin.
Hold on,
First of all,
a virgin.
hold up. So a 13-year-old boy messing with a 20-year-old woman, that's just wrong.
What's she gonna do with that?
Yeah.
Again. I'm from-
That's
I'm
jail.
from a small town where strange stuff happens.
No, it happens
I'ma
to
tell
a
you,
lot.
I'ma
It
tell you
happens
the
to a
case.
lot of men, though. It happens to a lot of men. A lot of men have that story where when they lost their virginity, you ask them how old they were, and
I
it was
was trying.
always an older female.
I was trying to get that.
It was okay, though.
And once I got that, thank you. Bye.
Well, yeah, you was
She was
winning.
trying to- she was
You
trying-
was winning the
I was
whole
also-
time.
she was trying to get you prepared mentally for life.
Yeah, I was on
Yeah.
some other stuff.
You was winning though. You 13 and swimming in a 20-year-old pussy. She in her prime. You know what I'm saying? You was winning, but it still don't make it right.
Yeah, that's
He was as a 13 and he was trying to get some pussy, so he won the game. But
Look.
I was saying.
Look, I want to transition to a question that's a spinoff of this. Is a sizable age gap in a relationship a recipe for disaster?
I mean, it could be if you let it be one. I feel like you can work past.
If a man
age.
51 and a girl 34, can it work?
Nope.
no way.
No.
I seen that relationship before, man. I seen it work for some people.
I think it
I
could
seen
For
work.
it work.
some, but
at,
not.
at that age. Everybody old enough to figure out what the fuck they want to do.
I
Then
think
you
I
have the
think it
people
could
that just
work
wanna
if
party
it's
still.
Younger?
I think
Probably
it could
not.
work if the man is 51 and the woman is 34. Now, if the woman 51 and the man 34, I don't think that'll work.
No.
Let me ask: is that 34-year-old female an old soul, raised by a grandmother, brought up in that type of house? Then yeah, because if that's all I saw when I was a toddler, like
It
people
used to
of
work
that
all the
age and
time.
stuff and love like that, that's probably how I know how to love
See,
somebody
Dre,
like that.
You talk from an intellectual standpoint. I'm talking about from a barbaric standpoint. Because at the end of the day, a 34-year-old man with a 50-year-old woman,
I mean, it depends on the man. What if he's just an L7 like a motherfucker? Like, what if he's square? You get what I'm saying?
I'm gonna tell you something about a square though. The square might one day come across something. It might unsquare him.
But what if he don't? What if his dick don't work
do they
good?
got kids?
What if he will because his dick don't work good?
They got Cialis and shit like that now.
What if he got erectile dysfunction or something?
And that's a whole nother problem. Like, you come up in the house, I'm 30, you're 35, and like me being 29, man, my dad didn't. No, like that's not right.
I would have fought the girl. I would have fought the girl. In my opinion, like if somebody young, like my dad, 53. And a 21-year-old come up in my house and then she's like, oh, I'm dating you, dad. I'm beating your ass. Right then and there. I'm beating your ass.
You're a hater.
I'm not a hater. You know.
A hater.
I don't trust you. I don't trust you.
Let me tell you something, girl. My daddy got 3 children with a girl that's my age. When the first one born, we was 19. We were 19 when she had the first child. Yes, with my daddy. My daddy is 70 years old, and I got a little brother about 7 years old.
Your daddy a pimp.
Oh, my God.
I love
Your daddy a pimp.
My daddy was knocking him down.
I love it.
So, you know, I mean, that's up to the individual people in the scenario because
I just wouldn't trust her. That's just my thing.
I mean, she a hood booger and shit. You know what I'm saying?
They got old hoes you can't trust, so why not let them try
She can't get that check.
Right.
Yeah, that's.
Was that she was looking for the check? She got them too. VA checks and fucking retirement checks. What? Child support checks. Oh, she got all his checks. And then his nickname check. She got all that nigga checks.
What is the age gap between you and your youngest sibling?
Me and my youngest sibling. I'm 44. And the next one in line is 40. 38. So what is that, about 6 years?
So
yeah,
the 38 is the baby.
The 38-year-old is the baby.
At least you're not like, what's old
That's
boy
that's
name?
my mom kids though. No. When my daddy, the dad kids, the age gap. My little brother, the youngest one, is about 7, and I'm 44. So yeah, my children have a 7-year-old uncle. I got a 28-year-old daughter.
You better grow up on him. Hey, cuz. You ain't my uncle, you my cousin.
Yeah. That nigga nicknamed Lil Unc.
For real.
I got a babysitter
That's
Unc
true.
today.
Yeah, my daddy don't play no games.
And you can't disrespect him
I ain't
either.
mad
Like,
at
how you gonna cuss Lil Unc out? I'm
That's
gonna
how
tell
it
mom,
is.
daddy.
I can remember my little sister. I picked my little sister up to come spend the night at my house, and they were in the back seat, and she told my son, "You better put your seatbelt on. I'm your auntie. You better listen to me." And my son said, "You in kindergarten."
So look, I'm gonna ask y'all a question. This is we kind of on these topics. If you're in a relationship that's purely sexual, and they get pregnant, or you know they have a baby elsewhere, you know, depending on if man woman, would you still deal with them?
They had a baby elsewhere?
Yeah,
Not mine?
yeah. Like for instance, your own
Like
relationship
yours.
only
Do I have to take
sexual,
care of it?
but they get somebody pregnant or they get pregnant.
Do I have to take care of it?
Can you still deal with them?
Yeah.
Live with them? Or
I
smash
don't give a fuck if they get pregnant, get married. I don't give a fuck what you do.
That's
The
all they paying
relationship
for.
is just sexual. Don't even tell me the bitch got pregnant. I don't give a fuck if she pregnant or she have a baby. What they got to do with me?
I'm still smashing while she pregnant?
All I'm getting from him is dick and money, right?
That's not a relationship. That's fuck buddies.
Dick and money comes as a package.
Yeah,
You
fuck
know what I'm
buddies.
saying? it comes.
So look. Let me ask you this, Kesha. What if you found out the chick he got pregnant was like a retarded ass looking chick? You know what I'm saying?
So
I
you
don't
can't
like-
say that on the
nah,
FCC
hey.
airwaves. You know that.
And now if I find out he raw dog and that might change the scenario though. I judge you on who you done fucked before.
Where
I
he
do
better
that.
Where he better at to raw dog her like that? I'm just asking.
The condom,
I
bro.
don't
It's
know.
funny because when you said, like, when she was at the club, she was at the gas station, and she was fine.
damn.
And she
Man,
turned around like,
Man, let me tell you something.
He could have
bro.
met her on the website.
Dudes go all kind of places go pick up women. I knew a dude who used to hang out at abortion clinics because he knew they was fucking.
At an abortion clinic.
Wow.
That nigga just ratchet.
That's so wrong.
That's so grimy.
That's just
Hanging out at
wrong.
Who
Like,
want
hey, you just got
abortion
rid of
pussy?
that. You want another one?
Pussy a whole graveyard. Graveyard
Look,
pussy.
I'll wait them 5 weeks for you, girl. Don't worry about it.
Oh, ain't that sad?
He saw consoling as soon as she walked
It's okay. I'll give you a
Oh,
good
baby.
Hey, he
baby.
knows she ain't gonna have that baby if he get her pregnant.
Hey, see,
That's hard.
don't even want to touch that subject with a 10-foot pole.
Abortion clinic. Lord have mercy.
That's horrible.
I bet you drive a
But
van
yeah, I judge.
with some blinds on it and a rail on top.
Probably so.
He gonna pick him up. He gonna pick. His
He
girl.
gotta be
He gonna pick
desperate
up-
to be searching for pussy at the abortion
He
clinic.
gonna pick up his girls in a hearse.
He might as well. 'Cause that's where the baby's going. But anyway. Next question.
So I guess I'm gonna switch the topic to something a little bit more light. This was just me scrolling through the internet a few days ago. I've been seeing Finesse 2 times in the news lately.
Oh Lord.
So the first thing I have been seeing is that he's in a polygamous relationship, and then I seen that he had a video. It appears that
A
leaked
sex
out.
tape.
Yeah. So let me ask y'all this.
Album about to drop.
Nobody
So let me
wanna
ask
see
you,
no
first of all,
fucking
do y'all
Finesse 2 times.
believe in a polygamous relationship? And then second, what do you think about people who leak out their sex tapes? Do you think they desperate for attention? Do you think
I think they
what's the
just want
reason?
money and attention. You gonna leak it? I mean,
Publicity stunt.
Kim K mom did it.
You might as well go
Look
to
where she at in
OnlyFans
life.
and get your bread. If you're gonna drop that thing.
I think it depends on the person. Like if you like a little bit popping, I don't know if that sex tape gonna put you over the top. You know what I'm saying?
You better be fire if it is.
You don't-
Acrobatics and shit.
Don't nobody want to see Finesse 2 times.
It's not even
sex
so
tape,
much
though.
the sex tape, it's the shock. Like, for example, her just flashed her breast for her new album dropping. Her new album's dropping like next week or
Who that is?
is it her?
Who?
Somebody just man, y'all gonna make me dig this up on the internet? Hold on. I'm telling you, she just flashed her breast live concert for album release. Janelle Monáe, thank you. I'm
Monáe.
sorry.
Hold on. Janelle
You
Monáe-
didn't see this, bro?
Janelle Monáe fucking on camera now.
She just flashed her breast randomly. She did a walk out the pool
I bet you her
randomly.
titties pretty.
Album's dropping soon.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Finesse did that for the album drop.
And don't nobody
got-
want,
but
but
he
don't
got an
nobody
album
want
out.
to
He
see
already got an
Finesse 2
album out,
times
though.
dick.
That's
Don't nobody want to see Finesse 2 times dick.
Nobody want to see Tweet It, but Tweet It OnlyFans popping.
The people, well, at
She
least
dropped
if
her
it's an
fries.
OnVIans,
You saw her?
I'm
She dropped her fries.
I'm
Looking the truth.
voluntarily going to your OnlyFans. You get what I'm saying?
I'm just saying he got a concert. He got a concert series going around behind that. So
I mean, that nigga pull out of bed at his concert.
like,
he do.
I'm
I
only
seen
saying,
him.
like, we copycat. It's a copycat.
I mean, I
society.
guess I don't care about people dropping their sex tape. I don't.
So
It
let
don't
me
make
ask
me
you this: do
feel
you
no.
think people who leak out sex tapes something mentally wrong with them?
No, I don't think nothing mentally wrong with them. They just want attention. A lot of
Don't you think people who want attention like that might be mentally disturbed?
not. Well, look.
Yeah.
A little bit of attention.
I mean, that's
They
kind of.
mama just ain't hug them enough. You ain't up here. We can't hear you. You don't have no microphone.
I mean, like, yeah, nah, that's a little too much attention. You could do
We ain't
you could
gonna
do
hear
other
you.
things. You don't have to leak yourself. And especially, here's my thing: if you're gonna leak a sex tape, hopefully you got permission from the other person, because that could bite them in the hind later. Because she could just make a bank. Whoever she was in the tape with, or he or him or her. Let's say you make a sex tape with some. Well, you end up finding yourself in a sex tape with somebody on the internet the next day. You go to the cops. There's your pet. You get it back right there.
Let me tell you, I make sex tapes all the time. And
Why your head turns so quick?
Hey, my children say what? But look, if I don't expect none of my, you ain't never seen my naked ass on the internet, okay?
See?
But if it ever was, if
Hey,
what?
look.
Yeah, okay, that's what I was
but-
about to say.
but
if
like
my sex
porn
tape
doesn't-
ever get
$1.2
leaked,
billion
I'm going
industry.
full throttle on the fans because I know I'm talented already, right?
Mm-hmm.
But I don't carry myself in that light. But if I get leaked accidentally and it get out there,
Accidentally leaked, yeah.
if it get out there,
Are you mad at the leaker?
hell yeah, I'm gonna be mad at the leaker because that's my personal business. I take that serious. Okay, even though.
But this is also why, if you want to record that,
I
you
didn't
know,
ask-
whatever
I
you're
didn't
doing,
ask
do it on
for-
your own phone, do it on your own camera, and
I
don't send
didn't
it.
ask for the United States to look at my pussy. You get what I'm saying?
I got
so
you.
yeah, I'm gonna be mad. But if it's already
But
out
now that
there,
they're looking at it-
But now that it's out there, I would try to capitalize off of it
Might as
because
well.
it's out
It's
there
too late.
already. It's out there already.
So look,
what
I
I'm
have a
gonna do?
solution.
Just be embarrassed?
I have a solution. I have an OnlyFans.
Oh, they're
page.
still doing that.
So I have OnlyFans.
You still got your
page.
OnlyFans?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So what I do on my OnlyFans page is I put on a Rey Mysterio mask. So that way
They gonna know it's me. I can put a mask on. I'm 6 foot tall. I got tattoos all over my body. It ain't gonna be hard for
You gotta
motherfucker
use
to
fake
find out that
tattoos.
it's me. I got too many. They everywhere. It ain't gonna be hard for somebody
Oh,
to find
You
out.
gotta wear the
Cover
cat
up.
suit. You gotta wear the cat suit and then rip the and then.
I have to do a lot, and that ain't gonna turn my
I
OnlyFans
apologize.
up.
that sounds like a fetish, my boy.
I'm gonna put the Rey Mysterio mask on, dick in my mouth. What the fuck am I mean, I'm not doing all that. If it get out there, I hope that it never, ever get out there because that's not what I want. But if it ever was to get out there,
Going full
Capitalize
throttle with it.
full speed ahead.
So look, based off you said that, I'm gonna ask the rest of the panel. What would you do if you had a sex tape that got leaked out? What would you do? Would you capitalize off of it? Or
I would hope it went gold. I ain't gonna lie. Cause if it was trash, and I don't even want nobody to see the shit. That'd be wasted time then.
If I'm on tape, I'm confident about myself. So
my pussy pretty.
I'm
damn
sorry.
I
It's
hope
like
they want more.
I'm promoting mine too.
if it like okay if
See,
if
I feel like
leaked out, I mean it is what it is.
See, I feel like a sex tape is like a basketball game. Sometimes you got good games, and some games you might go 3 for 11.
all the tapes be good though.
What if it's so bad they talk about your shit, they won't see more?
Oh,
Then
no.
you go back and do it again, huh?
I mean,
I ain't gonna lie. If I flop, then I gotta drop another one. I gotta do my get
I
back
ain't
tape.
never
Make
gonna
up
fly.
for
The
that.
remix.
I gotta do my get back tape. You know what
Part
I'm saying?
2.
It's gonna be 100 packs.
But if it's a tape, why would it be a flop? If I know I'm being videoed, I'm about to go hard in the paint. Ain't no such
Now
thing
you
as
know.
no flop.
Now you know you got them certain people that just like to put on the camera what you comfortable with, and you ain't trying to do all the tricks. And
I
pull
do
out
all
the
the
hair.
tricks and shit every time we lay down. It's coming out the bag. Something nasty going on. You understand?
This
It's
is
about
gonna
to
be
be.
epic,
It's
I
about to
guess.
be a movie. Every motherfucking time. I ain't lying though. I'm just being honest. I'm
she's
telling
just
the
grown, doing her own
Right,
thing.
right. No,
Yeah.
no,
and
no.
when the camera on you, you know you act out. You show you act and you act.
I understand. Sometimes you need producers, directors.
I don't
and,
even need all that. Just set the camera up right there. That's all we need.
Or you just put it in the corner of the room like a Ring doorbell and just pop.
Nah, y'all
Call
know.
it a day.
Y'all know that's the worst videos.
I'ma hurt myself trying to show off for
Hey,
that
that's
video
a good
camera.
idea though, man.
That's
So
the
that
worst
ring
videos
camera-
to search.
So look,
I'll be all on my
Say,
neck.
like
Hey,
in your bedroom, find the best corner from the angle of your bed and just be like, bomb, right there.
Matter of fact, give me the camera. I'ma
Nobody
hold it
do
in my
that
hand
shit.
while you hitting it from the back.
Oh, you grown,
Yeah,
girl.
you gotta show off for the
What they
shit.
call
girl.
it? What they call it?
Look
Oh,
back.
Lord.
What they said, bring bro.
Pose for it. Bang, brother.
You gotta
You
show
gonna
up
get these
for the
still
shit.
shots? Okay, right here. All right, there we go.
Straight up.
You gotta have a storyline.
I'm gonna ask y'all one more question,
So
and I know everybody gonna be honest with me with this, but y'all can give me at least some kind of scenario. I'm gonna ask it, but I know y'all gonna count. What's the worst thing y'all ever did for money?
I can't say because I gotta plead the fifth on that because I can't say anything
Or give me,
that will
a,
incriminate.
give me a time, or give me an example of something you did something for money. You was
I
like, man,
robbed
I really
my
wanna
mama.
do that.
I just put it to you like that.
You did what?
I robbed my mama. And that's all I can say.
y'all
Yeah.
chill out.
That's all I
You
can
sound
say.
like Nussy.
That's it. That's the end of that, and that's all I can say
The
about
worst thing I did for money.
I mean, it could be a bad gig. You know, you might have did a gay club or something one night. And DJ.
No.
Hey, while you playing, they are the best paying, best tipping people in the world. I will do a club in it.
What?
What, a gay club?
that. When it's all
clubs
about
are
the money,
fun.
it's all about the money. I'm
Gay
just
clubs are
saying.
fun. I'm sorry.
I know
They
a couple
lit.
of I know a couple of promoters. This vicinity, not one of them that don't like to pay people. But we gonna keep moving on. The worst thing I've done for money, probably drive 7 hours and jump into some horrible vagina
Damn.
for like $200.
That is some bad money.
Hold on, what?
What?
$200.
That's bad money.
Wait. You got
Rewind that.
7 hours is
$200
total
to
trip.
drive
7 hours is total trip there and back. But
Okay.
then you got 3.5 there.
And
Gotta
3.5
talk.
back.
Gotta work. 3.5 back, and like on that hour back, you're looking at the money and you're like, I could have waited.
Dre, I miss. What did you go do for this money?
Man,
He
look,
went
man,
throw
I
that
did some
dick down.
strange things for some.
Nigga, you DoorDash a dick.
DoorDash wasn't invented at that
everybody
time.
done sold some dick or some pussy for some money. I don't even think that's the worst. That's not even really bad though. It just was a bad experience.
It was one of those bill paid situations. But the fact that you drove 7 total hours for a bill. This is before Cash App. This is before all that. So it wasn't just. I had to go actually spend time.
That's still not that bad though. That's not that bad. That's not as bad as what I did. But I can't go into details about what I did.
But
it was bad what I did.
But just in the thought process, like when you coming back, you're like.
So Kesha, you can give me a time where it don't have to be as bad, but just something like, man, I really ain't want to do that shit, but I need to make the money.
I stole a pound of weed from my baby daddy.
Nice. Flip that bitch. Please tell me you flipped that bitch.
Gave it to another nigga.
Oh.
No. He flipped it though.
Damage.
So look.
When you get the pack, you flip the pack.
So look.
I needed the money, and he was tripping, and so I knew where his stash was at, and I hit him up, and I gave it to my side nigga, and my side nigga made sure I was straight. What's wrong with that?
I bet that was a blessing for the side nigga. Like, yeah.
Shit, this
Because
for me?
he definitely flipped it.
A whole
So look,
that was
look.
He's like, I'll give her this. I'm
Let me
making
ask-
double.
Let me ask this side of the
bad.
panel.
What was
That
the
same
question again?
question. Huh?
What was the question again?
You drunk?
What's the worst thing you ever did for
down.
money? What's the worst thing you ever
Coming down.
did for money?
Worst thing I ever did for money?
Yeah.
I don't. That's a weird question.
Nigga, I've been knowing you since college now.
I know. But I never paid for nothing before, bruh.
I done sold some pussy, but I don't think that's bad. So
I traded services.
Hold on. Now, how was the transaction of it being sold? Like,
I
was
traded
it like
services.
on
First
some-
I bought
time I sold pussy.
You know what, Keith, I ain't gonna even look. You know
I
what?
bought a dick for
I'm
a
not gonna
grade
let
in
you tell that
college.
story. We gonna move on.
Okay, that's
Yeah.
I traded services. I ain't never did nothing for no money before.
You ain't never did nothing.
Little barter.
Hey, look.
I had fixed a computer for
I
somebody.
was about to say, you
and
ever went-
I swapped that out because it was off. I was like, hey.
It was by
okay,
it happened by
cool.
default though, Joe. I ain't just say, hey, give me some money, I'm gonna give you some pussy. I really was finna give him some pussy anyway, but he started sticking $100 bills in my bathing suit top. So I was just like, shit.
more to
I
the
said,
story.
that's it. Like, you can't just give me no $100 and think you finna get some pussy, which he didn't know he was finna get some pussy anyway. So he stuck another one in there, and I was like, that's it. He got a big old bankroll in his hand, and then he stuck another one in there, and I was like, come on. I put that pussy on him right fast. It ain't last but about 10 minutes. Look, I went get the towel, wiped that, took the condom out, wiped that nigga. I was gone. We went to the club. I walked in the other room. I told my best friend, get up, bitch. I got our
The
club money.
faces y'all make.
Straight up. We was in Houston. I ain't know him. I had just met. That's one of them one night stand situations too.
Yeah.
It's a
Man.
Okay.
That's
okay,
wild.
Okay.
Niggas really be tricking.
So
300.
Tricking.
310 minutes. It was
That's some expense. Wait. He didn't.
10 minutes.
Go
I
ahead.
swear to God.
I'm not even gonna do the
look,
math
we
on
gonna-
how he
look,
gypped himself.
we gonna-
I don't even.
I'm trying to sleep in
we
this.
gonna
man.
pass it on down.
That's what I'm still trying to figure out if I have done anything bad for money. Cause
I didn't think that was bad. I
Hey,
thought
look,
that
let
was
me,
not- that's not
let me
bad.
tell you something.
Like,
when I ask that
'cause I've
question,
just
it
been
could be like
working.
taking a job at Burger King, whatever. What's just some shit you ain't want to do, but you did it for the money.
You know what? If this gets out, that's okay. I was working at a bar as a bottle girl, and I met this truck driver, and my birthday was coming up, and I wanted to get a section where I was working, but I was like, man, I don't want to pay my job my own money.
right.
So I went on a couple dates with him, but just some dates. Like I didn't have to kiss him, no nothing. Get
Oh,
a
well,
nice car.
that's not bad.
That's not bad. I feel like, okay, I have a good conscience, so I feel like that's bad. That's kind of, you know,
You was
he
winning.
thought he had a chance, and I kind of let him on. But then, like,
I do that to everybody.
but
nigga
then,
do that.
like, see, he could have
Every
had a
nigga do
chance.
that.
He could have
Yeah.
had a chance. He could have had a chance, but he started getting weird with it. Like, you wanna? He's like, I used to treat my girl
I bet
like
it's
my
still
ex girl who had a kid. I got him an apartment and stuff. Like, I could do the same for you. I could put you through college, and I'm just like, boy, you're a truck driver.
But you missed it. That's what truck drivers do.
Truck drivers make good
truck
money,
drivers
girl.
are not, but he was weird.
They
You
make
being
good money.
weird.
Man,
Hey, that nigga that
They
was cash
being
up and
weird.
beat them $500. That nigga a truck driver.
That's
Off
not bad. He
top.
was just weird with it though. Like the way he was, it was weird.
What was
Because he
weird?
wanted to put us. No, he wanted to get an apartment for me, but in his name. So he
Yeah,
just pop
don't do
back.
all that. So you
yeah,
can pop
and then
up. I had that.
Let me tell you
yeah,
what that
no.
was. He's not weird. He's being smart.
He is being smart. He's being smart because he learned from his last situation. Right. But at the same time, don't come looking in the club for a bottle girl trying to get something real with me.
Right.
You know, enjoy the experience.
You were supposed to play him and get your money for you.
I don't think he was going to put in his name for him to pop up. I think he just wanted to put in his name that way he could have a place to go.
You just don't
No, he had a place to go. He wanted to be with me. Like, he was talking about.
He wanted your place too.
Yes. Like, after a month talking,
let me
he was like, he sent me pictures of rings.
Which one you want, babe?
Yeah, which one you want? I said, no. How many kids you want? None.
That boy trying to calculate how many miles he got to drive to make that ring payment.
I'm gonna tell you what it sound like. It just sound like.
But I had an awesome birthday.
You met a nigga that really know how to trick. That's all.
Yeah, some people be professional tricks. Yeah. I met a nigga one time. I was young. He was older. I forgot about him. He was older, but my baby daddy had gotten indicted, and so he was doing 30 months, and that nigga was just breaking me off. He wanted to put me in an apartment. I didn't want to get in an apartment because I knew he probably was going to be hiding dope there or come and hit it whenever he get ready. You get what I'm saying? So I didn't want the apartment because I didn't want him to have that kind of access to me.
That boy thought 2.5 years was going to be enough time. He thought that.
Well, he used to front my baby daddy, so he knew.
Oh, my God. You playing all kind of games.
Yeah.
Whew. See, that, you know what? I know we love
I used to be ain't shit. I know I'm just reaping a whole bunch of shit I did when I was young. Like, I grew up and I turned right, but I'm reaping a lot of shit I did in my youth.
Based off you said that, I can't even argue with you, Doc, because my whole point was, you said it.
Yeah, I used to be ain't shit. I can admit to it. I did a lot of people a lot of dirty shit before I got married. When I got married, I stopped.
So, I mean, damn.
I got stories for days. You can't even say nothing about that. I got stories for days. They'll tell you, they say that motherfucker Kesha, boy. Whoo! Yeah, I did
but
that.
Shit be real. You can't even say nothing about it. You know what
Because men try to play on your top. And I never started it. But I always fucking finished it in royal fashion. Every time.
What's that show where they be killing all
Snap. I ain't gonna. They probably want to kill me after I finish. I ain't gonna kill nobody. I'm gonna get you. I'm gonna get you back another one. I'm gonna fuck with your mind.
So look.
Oh God.
Unfortunately, we low on time.
That shit funny.
So before we go, is there anything I want to leave the people? Anything anybody on the panel want to say?
Hey, y'all drink more liquor.
Hey man, I'm about to as soon as I leave off this stage.
Support everybody on this stage, and support the Antidote Network. Make sure you do that first and foremost.
All right. So before we go, let them know once you have something to say.
I just said awesome. That's all I said.
All right. So look, before we go, let them know where to follow you at again.
Follow me. I'm Creole Kesha. CreoleKesha on Instagram, and follow the Chatterboy.podcast on Instagram.
I ain't following you nowhere, man. You scare me.
Man, follow me. I'm good people. Excellent.
Hold on.
He said
Camera
she
cut.
aggressive.
Do that for me one more time, Kesha. Do that drop.
All right. Follow me on Instagram at Creole Kesha, and follow the Chatterboy.podcast on Instagram.
Catch your boy on all social media, everywhere. DJ GYMC. 6 letters make you better, I promise.
What that GYMC stand for?
Get your mind correct.
Sound like old pimp.
Right.
Get your mind correct.
DJ, get your mind correct.
Exactly.
That's how you beat when you greet with me. Be like, yeah, my name. Get your mind correct.
Get your mind correct.
What you mean by that? Get your mind correct.
Okay.
You better get it correct.
All right.
Hey, it's your boy IGotTrakz. You can follow me at IGotTrakz. Make sure y'all check out my show, IGotDrank. IGotDrank TV. Drink spelled with an A, not an I. You know what I'm saying? We get drunk on the show, man. We do our Diddy. Check us out.
It's your girl K. Follow me at MixK on Instagram, MMIXEDD.KAYYY, and catch me out in July. Come to Lafayette, Louisiana for Acadiana Fashion Week. Come support young models, new models, old models, some fresh designers that you ain't never seen before. We're gonna be at the Cajun Dome Convention Center. It's gonna be lit.
You got cougar models over there? Ooh.
You don't know.
So look,
we got everything. We got BBW, we got skinny, we got petite, we got everything.
I need a cougar.
So look, what we got to do to get the
pretty.
antidote done? We need an antidote done. What we got?
Oh yeah, definitely.
All right,
Definitely come. I'm gonna send you the information. Y'all definitely need to show up.
All right. So look, y'all make sure to follow me. You know, International Joe. Join the track on Instagram. Make sure to follow. Make sure to follow my OnlyFans, you know, at International Joe. Go check that out.
Rey Mysterio.
I ain't following that shit, Joe.
Luchador mask.
Luchador.
I ain't never been on OnlyFans. I ain't following that shit,
So
Joe.
look,
We ain't
look.
following OnlyFans. I follow you.
Wait, you was serious? You really do have an OnlyFans?
Yeah.
Oh my lord! I thought it was.
There's a fetish for everything, sweetheart.
Oh, ain't no fetish, man. Look, anybody watch this. Your mama might even watch my OnlyFans, man. Ain't no fetish now, dog.
Oh my god! I thought he was messing with us because we was just talking shit. He's like, I got OnlyFans. I'm like, alright, okay. No, we serious.
Everybody,
I'm mad
this
they
for
took
all
the-
women. This
I'm
ain't no
mad they took
fetish.
the previews off of OnlyFans. You got to go into the stuff to see it. You can't see no preview.
I ain't never been on OnlyFans.
So-
But if I ever get on OnlyFans,
How much you charging? What's your rate gonna be?
I don't even know how
$29.99?
I'm charging go, but I'm
no,
charging
No,
a
so on
maximum.
on the app, you could do a charge. So pretty much,
I'm
however you
charging
click
whatever
it,
the
you
maximum is.
could charge whatever the maximum is.
Hell yeah.
We gotta be
Dang,
realistic and when
girl.
you live.
$9.99?
You gotta
People
start off.
go
You gotta
there.
start off small and then work your way up.
No, the fuck I don't.
The system
If
will
you
tell you
want to see
that.
this pussy,
The system, yeah, it will. It's
you
gonna.
finna pay to see this.
The system
motherfucker.
gonna say
now
that's
if
too,
you can't afford
the system
to
gonna
see
say
it, that's fine.
that's too much.
I might have
you can't
2
do that.
followers or
Because they
something.
had
That's
changed
fine.
it
So
because
look.
of the whole scamming
So
thing.
look. I know we supposed to wrap it up. I'm gonna ask y'all a quick question. Y'all have an OnlyFans page. What's y'all rates?
What's my what?
What's your rate?
What's my rating?
Yeah, how much
I don't
you
know
charge?
how to. I don't know how the charges go.
All
I
right, for
just
one-
told you.
for
for one
for one
person
month-
watching, for them to watch
For a
it.
1 month
How
subscription.
much for a 1 month? How much?
1 month subscription.
How much can I charge them?
Whatever you want. What you think is worth it?
I don't know.
No
1
restrictions
month?
this time. What you want?
I want something in the hundreds.
$22.69 a month.
Oh shit, no. At least $100.
I'm
That's how much he actually charges for his OnlyFans.
I have 3
I don't
different
care
tiers.
if I get 3. And
You know what
3
I'm saying?
is gonna
First
be
tier is
worth the
$5.99.
3.
Hold
You
up,
get what I'm
Keisha.
saying?
Hold up, Keisha. Let him land. What you said?
I got 3 tiers. $5.99 for the first tier. You gonna see the little bullshit. I ain't gonna have whatever it is, you know. Second tier gonna be like $10.99. Third tier gonna be $29.99. Gonna get everything. Yeah. You
I
get
might have an
action.
expensive ass OnlyFans. I can tell you that right now. Look, everything
You
sometimes
gotta catch
shit
them
gotta
with
be
the
exclusive. Sometimes your
Oh,
content
you're gonna
gotta
have
be
the exclusive
Yeah,
one where
gonna
it's
be-
like,
it's all
if you got
nasty.
it, you got it. If you don't, you don't.
Yeah, it ain't no such thing as little bullshit. Cause if you get on my shit, it's all the way
All the way
100.
up.
It's gonna be all the way done.
Mm-hmm.
So you gonna have to pay to see that.
$5 and get you the same stroke.
All right, so what's your rate?
I don't even know.
Oh, you gonna
I
be
got-
able to
Like,
see
I would.
We gotta go, y'all.
I don't even know what price to put on mine. I ain't gonna lie.
I gotta leave it
I
at
ain't got
the
no
judges.
rates. I don't know.
So I do $49.99 a month.
See,
You know what I'm saying? So
that's a good price.
You must be giving some off the top rope luchador shit, right?
He said he wears a
Eddie,
mask.
Eddie Guerrero frog splash. You know what I'm
For
talking about?
$49.99 a month, you gotta take your mask off. We gotta see fuck faces and everything.
Nah, I just do some other stuff. Like I jump off the dressers. And
Nobody wants to see nobody.
You ain't jumping off though. You jumping off dressers?
You a Jamaican Joe?
I'ma see
That's
you.
what they be
Watch,
doing.
you gonna mess around being in Denham Springs next weekend wrestling over there. That stuff they got.
yeah,
No problem.
I'll be in there, but I ain't, you know, but that's a whole other story. But yeah.
If I'm gonna teach my people my secrets and I'm gonna show them the game, they gonna have to pay to see it.
Damn.
Yeah, they all gonna pay. They gonna pay that $49.99 a
Yeah,
month.
that's what I'm saying. I'm charging a good little bit of money for them to
Get
see
your
it.
monthly subscriptions.
Yeah,
man.
because I could teach a porn star. I could teach him something.
So that note. So
Yeah.
so that note, we just landed and we out.
Out.
Stay beautiful.
And that's the truth.